Hi, my name is Jamie Lamor, and I'm a photographer in Atlanta.
My life wasn't perfect, yeah, I know that now. When it came crashing down, all I know is that I need you around. When it comes crashing down, all I need is not to feel so much alone. So step inside my zone, baby, you can give me everything I want. Everything I want. You are all I need now. It's crazy, but it's true. You're all I need. You make my heart speak.
I always think I had the photography bug years and years and years ago as a kid. I would like to believe that. But I think through high school, I was always the guy that took pictures and photographed everything. And, you know, as an adult, I'm the one that kind of memorialized a lot of the photos of trips and kids and events. So I always was a photographer. I always loved the opportunity to capture the moment and look back later on and see what I've captured. I always thought of it as a photographer. What happened when I moved to Atlanta, I really decided to take the photography to the next level and get a little serious with it. And I had like the best of, let's say, Walmart or Best Buy versions of everything. I had a nice Sony camera and I had a Canon, camera, Pro Shot, and a T3i, and I had a Nikon camera. And so what I ended up doing was just look them all up on the internet. I laid them all out, like 7 cameras. I laid them all out on the ground on my table, and I looked them up and looked at the series and the model numbers and figured out, okay, what's the newest camera that I have? And that was a Canon. So what I ended up doing is I took that Canon and I sold all the rest of it on eBay. Sold all the Nikons and the parts and left me with the Canon. And the money that I saved that was in my PayPal account, started buying accessories for my Canon. So I ended up being a Canon guy now. Yeah, that's a good question. It was a pivotal point in my life because it was a hobby. I think, the truth be told, I think when I bought my first Canon 1DX, and that thing was a couple $1,000s, and I went on and sucked it up and bought it. Mind you, I was just taking pictures of babies and dogs and, lower league baseball games and football games. And when I paid for that camera, I was like, you know what? I'm still not getting paid, but I'm gonna be a professional. And I went on and paid for that camera. And I said, the stars align and the heavens align. I'm going to attract that professional money. So now I got professional equipment. So now all the conversations I talk to people, have with them and, about photography and photos and can you take pictures, I was talking to them as a professional. It's a split. It's 50-50 from entertainment, red carpet photography, because I consider myself a celebrity photographer, but that's 50%. The other 50% sports. I love sports. Anything sporting events, I love it. 2047 2.8, that's your go-to. I'm telling everybody. That's my go-to because I got the option of zooming in and out, give me a clean shot. I don't have to really be up on my subject. When I do sports, I'm one of the guys on the sidelines. You can see them at the NFL games. I got a camera belt and I got a 400 and I got a 300, and then I got on my right side I got my 24-70, and on this side I got a 70-200. But 60% of the time I got a 24-70 in my hand. All my red carpet events, 24-70. That's my go-to. Yeah, come on along. We're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna show you guys how we really do it.
Oh yeah, this could all be over. We're not okay. Shattered glass everywhere. Tears of rage. Waiting for the rain to stop and take my pain away. Why'd you have to be that mean? Why'd you do me that way?
Yeah. Well, sometimes my strategy is find like the top players. I try to get them out the way first. you know, because I know they're going to get some touches on the ball. So I try to lock in some of the top players like Atlanta United. You know, Joseph Martinez, number 17, is one of the top players in the league. So I stay locked in on him for the most part, most of the game. I know and then defensive player, number Robinson, he's going to give me some good defensive action and fighting and scrapping for the ball. So I get some of those contact pitches. And kind of like, you know, when you know the game and you know the players and you know the sport, you know, you just go with the flow. In soccer, they do a lot of sliding and hitting and diving and it's a lot of action.
I want to ask you, so typically how many cameras do you have out here? Talk us through what you got.
Well, normally I'll bring out my 400. 400, because when you're doing with, especially soccer, we're kind of stationary. So we got to get the long range and we got to get the short range. So I got the 400 and I got the 300. This is 400, and then I got the 70 to 200. Yeah, the 70 to 200. And I got this on a wireless trigger. $70 to 200, 400. I got a 300 right here, and I got a remote behind the goal. So I usually have like 4 cameras, and I switch in and out of them depending on the action and what kind of shot I'm looking for. So right now the player's going further down the field. I pulled out the 400 to get a good shot.
Real quick, typical camera setting for you?
When you're dealing with professional sports, it's professional sports, you got to start at your shutter speed, start at like 1250 or higher, 1250, 1600 higher, to kill the motion, to kill the ball motion, kill the motion. Indoor, the ISO, you get as high as you can tolerate it. Me, I don't like a lot of noise, so my ISO is anywhere between 1000 and 1600. And my aperture, I always shoot my aperture wide open. Just because that's how I like to shoot it. Soccer, you want to kill the motion of the ball if you want to get that good shot. So your aperture, your shutter speed can go to 16 or better. I shoot with Canon 1Ds, 1D Mark IV, 1D Mark X, 1DX. And so allow me to shoot like 15, 17 frames a second. I shoot a lot of photos. So on an average game like this, I might shoot 2,500 photos. Out of 2,500, I might boil them down to like good 50. And real good shot, action shots. But you know, you just shoot a lot and have some fun and see what you can capture. My name is Jamie Lamor. You guys can find me on all social media platforms. Also, just Google me, Jamie Lamor Thompson. It'll pop up. But a Snapchat, Instagram, Jamie Lamor Photography, Jamie Lamor on Facebook, Jamie Lamor, JamieLamor. This is Jamie Lamor. You just got clicked.
You shoot all over the world, man. You shoot Academy Awards, you shoot Super Bowls, you shoot Grammys. I don't know. I can't think of anything you haven't shot.
The Olympics. I'm on my way. The Olympics. Okay. I'm coming to get you.
That's the only thing you got today. It's coming up.